Hot topic for the night, man. And this is something that just came to me earlier today while we was working it out. You know what I'm saying? While we was working it out, we was getting our work done at the job today. And here's our hot topic for tonight, because a lot of people want to do these and they don't know how. If we had to tell you how to start a podcast, these would be the steps we say. If we had to tell you how to start a podcast,
y'all stupid and thank you.
She laughing at us.
There it is. It's coming. Blessings
Yeah,
on blessings.
Hey, Miss Mac said, Mr. C-Micah, congratulations. Hey, absolutely. All right. If we had to tell you how to start a podcast, these would be the steps we'd say. Mr. Davis, what would be some of the steps? Not all of them, because we're going to collab on this. Go ahead, brother.
First and foremost, get your business in order.
Mm-hmm.
Before you jump out there, have your business in order. We are a LLC. Like,
Yes,
we're
we are.
legit. We have what we need to have.
Mm-hmm.
And get that in order before you just jump on the stream time and then somebody come and take your stuff.
How you can say, ask her about that 20 Well, I just came off a vacation. I need that 20.
I need that dub spot though. Now get your business in order, man. That's the one thing our people perish for lack of knowledge, man. And
yeah,
not having your business in order can stop you from being for other businesses really messing with you. If you don't have your stuff in order and they want to come through in partnership with you and they can't because you don't have your EIN, you don't have this, you don't have that, and you just jacked up. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, when he said have your business in order, I want to clarify that even more. Anybody can start a podcast, but a podcast, if you want to receive money in any way, whether it's donations, how a lot of ways we receive money, or sell things like shirts or anything like that, biblically, you need to go get a business license, or you just street hustling. Even though it's just podcasting, right? If you don't have no license, you're street hustling. Same thing. Other words, selling CDs out the trunk, or you can sell CDs on the online or something where taxes can be applied. Right? That's two different ways. So when he said EIN, that means that's a business a tax ID number. So just like your business EIN, what that means, that's your business social security number. Equal. So the entity of Not the Same Podcast, LLC, has a social security number. It's called your EIN number. So that would, like Rob was saying, that would be the first thing. I will come with some more practical things. Okay. The more practical things. You need somewhere to broadcast where you're podcasting. So if you, well, let's dumb it down even more. You need a camera. And you don't have to have cameras that looking like me and Rob got. I also have a very nice camera. It need to be in the shop. It costs a little something, and it ain't been time yet. But you need a very nice camera, some type of way of camera, some way to broadcast yourself video-wise. If you want to have a video podcast. Now, there's a lot of podcasts that's audio only. So if you're only doing audio, get a microphone. Now, if all that you can afford is what they call a USB microphone, which means one plug of the microphone goes straight into the computer, the sound quality is not the greatest on those, but you got to start somewhere.
Yep.
One piece of advice I would give someone that's trying to get into the podcast game, don't try to dream so big that you never start. Start somewhere. Go back and look at our first podcast. I was in the kitchen. I think Rob was in the living room somewhere.
Yep.
There was no banners. No, well, we still had the banners. Mine rolled up in the corner. I don't know where Rob's is. Probably in the closet or something like that. But if you see his carpet right now, it says Not the Same Podcast. If you see areas of my place, you see Not the Same Podcast. But we didn't start day one just like that. So my first piece of advice would be start somewhere. Just start somewhere. So if you got a camera phone and you got your camera phone sitting up and you just talking, go ahead. Start somewhere. That's where you would start. Go ahead, bro. If you got something.
No,
we'll go deeper as we go.
I'm totally with you with that. And then have a vision of what you want to do with your podcast. So and that may take some time, because when C and I started off, we did Bible study, sports, and hot
all in
topics
1
in
hour.
one show. Nah,
Well, no, it
actually,
wasn't
our
1 hour. It
first
was like
couple of
2
shows
hours. Yeah,
was
two
two
or two and a
hours.
half.
One went almost 3 hours on the interview,
Yes,
and folks was rocking with us like
yes.
the full 3 hours. But then me and this one boy was like, "Hey, bro, we ain't gonna be able to keep up no
we
two,
gotta
three
tighten
hours
this
of
up a
it."
little bit, dog.
Yeah, and then we were
Yeah.
doing what, twice a month, like so.
Mm-hmm.
Write down your vision plan. Like, you know how
Yes.
people have vision boards, like write down the game plan of what you're trying to do and strategically move. Cause we kind
Mm-hmm.
of felt our way through it because we love the Lord, we love sports, we want to talk about what's popping, and
Right.
we didn't really know what to do. And then later
Mm-hmm.
on, the Lord said, okay, separation.
Right.
Make each one their own and give it the time that it deserves,
Mm-hmm.
especially my word. So um just have a vision of what you're trying to do because there's a million podcasts.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? There's a million podcasts, and every superstar athlete,
Yes.
every actor, actress has a podcast. So they automatically coming through with millions of viewers. And while, like such as ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
trying to really get it out the mud, if you will, and trying to
Mm-hmm.
stop this proverbial wall that they call it. Like we just
Yeah.
keep hitting the ceiling. But
Yeah.
I mean, and don't be cheap because
Right.
one word is get cheap.
Yeah. Miss Max said, I think first you should pray and ask to be pointed in the right direction of what to do. Have the business
Mhm.
in order and make it interesting to keep people engaged. That's very, very good, sis. Very,
It
very,
is
very
good.
good. Very good comment. Hagen says, be consistent, find your schedule, and stick to it so people know when to tune in. Now, that's something that we got to eventually, right? I think when we originally first started, it was just Thursday. That was it,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And that was our day. And normally Thursday is it used to be our biggest day of views. Now, the sports show be hitting a little bit different too. So you never know. But at first, because everybody knew Thursday they can count on this, like what Hagens is saying, that was our most consistent day. Back to things you should get. So if you, just to get started and you get past the point of like, I'm just using my phone, you should buy like a webcam. We started with web cameras, like a HD web camera. And you start with that. And then you think about like what Miss Max said. What are you going to talk about? What is your aim? You know what I'm saying? If you're doing political podcasts, like a friend of mine starting a political podcast, he is in the area where that is. He knows that. He's ran for offices. Perfect for him, right? Wherever you decide to talk about, you got to have passion about it. Like if you don't have passion about what you're talking about, it will grab nobody, right? Like if I'm talking about, I'll give an example, something I don't have, politics. I don't have passion about politics. Only time I have passion about politics is when it's affecting me. So I can go an hour right now talking about gas. This war is affecting gas or whatever, or will eventually affect gas. I can talk about it from that standpoint. But when it goes to the policies and the statutes that they put into place, I don't know about all that. I just know how it affects me. But if you want me to talk about basketball, football, or whatever, you got all the passion. You want me to talk about God and the Word, you got all the passion. Music, you got basically all the things we talk about. We got passion for it. I probably could do a Marvel movie podcast because I got passion for it. I'm passionate about that. Those are my particular passions, and my brothers as well. So I think it would be that. But then also, I think one thing, and I'll let you go because we went long with it. The time flew with this one. But
big time.
I think another thing can be very important. Whatever you do as excellent as you can for the money that you get at the moment.
Yeah, man.
Right? So we jumped to these level of cameras when we had a guest on by the name of AI The Anomaly. And that was the first time ever we had a guest that looked like it was streaming live direct from the White House. That type of camera. And we was in the crib, looking rinky-dink. And when we saw that, it's like, okay, bro, we got to advance. We got to update, or we got to upgrade ourselves. So one thing I would say is whatever you get into, do it with excellence, with the best you can with the money you get. Go ahead, bro.
Put up Hagen's comment real quick. He said, also yeah, go ahead, bro.
I also know what you're talking about. I know a tarot card reader who do a podcast, and she don't understand what she be talking. I will hope. What? Anyway, go ahead, brother.
But to that point, you gotta know what you're talking about.
Whatever
so with
about,
sports,
right?
Me and my boy, like we always shout out our MTMV Sports famo. They got a basketball show, strictly basketball, called the Full 94. And
Big
me and
salute to
C
them.
be like, man, they get a chance to talk about what we love. Me and
Mm-hmm.
C had to learn college football. We had
Mm-hmm.
like
You
we
ain't lying.
watched it. We like
Yes.
sports, and we were
Yes.
casual watchers of
Other
college football.
sports. Right.
And other sports and NFL, we would watch it on Sundays, but not like we
Right.
do NBA. Like NBA,
No.
me and this one word can watch the NBA every night. League
Yeah.
pass,
I mean,
8 screens up and be in bliss.
I
Like
mean,
right now
actually,
it's March
literally
Madness.
do.
Yeah, March
Right.
Madness. We
Right.
on fire right now. But
Yes,
we had to learn the other sports to bring other people in because we
we
had
did.
people like, hey, y'all don't talk enough about the NFL.
Right.
Now, there's just some things that you're not going to be packed. I'm not talking about hockey unless it's
Right.
playoffs.
Right.
But with that being said, know what you're talking about and don't be afraid of what people gonna think. Everybody don't always come. It's some nights it'd be 3 viewers on, and me and C gotta
You
look.
ain't lying.
Got to
I
push through
keep
it.
we gotta push through it because I'm
Yep.
talking to my brother, and
Yep.
it was nice like that. We can go back. We've been doing this for it's like over 700 plus videos on our YouTube page,
Mm-hmm.
and you can go back and it was like reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And we was passionate as ever with
Right.
them 3 views. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
you just got to continue to go on. Whether you got to be faithful. The Bible talks about being faithful over little and faithful over much.
Right.
So we're being faithful of what we are. We know the things that we need to do. You
Mm-hmm.
can't be cheap with yourself.
Right.
That's what I will say. You're gonna have to invest. Stop having the one word mentality that you're looking for the
Mm-hmm.
hookup or for the free because
Right.
YouTube don't care about your hookup and free. And a
Yeah.
lot of these other spots, you gotta pay for promotion and do what it is you're supposed to do. Have a
Okay.
budget.
I'm gonna give a couple of technical things for anybody who's watching that really
Mhm.
want to start a podcast. If you want to start audio podcast, you have to find somewhere that will host your podcast or, example, get you online where everybody can get you. And when I mean
Yes.
online, where you can be found on Apple Music, Samsung Music, whatever music, Google Play. You don't just make a podcast and they put it on there. You have to sign up with some company that puts you up there. Example of companies would be something like Spotify does it now, but it used to be Anchor or somewhere like Riverside or something like that. Find one of those type companies. It costs something. It's not free. Some of them are free. I actually found one that was free and it's still pretty good. But some of them may cost you, $20 a month, $5 a month, or $50 a year, whatever it may be, whatever your budget can handle. Each one of those will get you this thing called RSS feed, and basically that is the feed of all your podcasts. So every time you upload a podcast, like when this podcast is over tonight, I upload it to Spotify, and within an hour, it's gonna be everywhere you can get it audio wise, and you can watch the video on Spotify. That can be that. If you're doing audio, you have to have that. Matter of fact, if you're doing video too, you need that because if you're doing video, there's audio from the video, so you want both of that. If you're doing video solely and you really don't care about the audio, then you need to mess with YouTube. YouTube gonna pay you when you get enough subscribers, you'll get paid. So once you do your video and you get your video out, you upload it to YouTube, and then that's it. Things to be careful of: putting out music. YouTube don't trip as much. This is why on Thursday night, we've said this, but here's behind the curtain. Why we're not on Facebook on Thursday is because they will shut it down for playing certain people videos. And we have an aim to expose people that don't hear Christian rap or positive music to get a chance to hear it. So on Thursday night, we charge it to the game. We want y'all to hear it. So we're not on Facebook. That's why we're on Facebook for the Bible study, and we're Facebook on the sports show. That is why, because there's no music playing on those days. So you got to be careful of that. But if you want to do video, like I say, you're doing on Facebook. You're doing video, you want to do it only on YouTube or Facebook. I would suggest, if you're only going to do video, put it on Facebook. Put it on YouTube. You should really, really do that. Because if you put it on YouTube, that's where everybody's at. If the goal is to be seen, put it on YouTube. If the goal is just for your family and your homies to see it, put it on Facebook. But if the goal is to be seen by everybody in the world, put it on YouTube. Facebook has your homies. And one more thing. Don't do a podcast expecting your family to be your biggest supporters.
Boy.
Don't waste your time with that. Now, this is ironic. My wife is in the comments, and Rob's mama is in the comments. But that don't mean those going to be your only supporters. Also, a lot of my brother coworkers are in the comments. A lot of my coworkers or people I know are in the comments. It's people from we have viewers from Canada.
Canada. Yeah.
I've never been to Canada a day in my life. How does that happen? Because we're on a platform where everyone can see it. But if we only put it on our family, you're going to be disappointed. Because my family watch it, and I never know it till I see them. They never comment. Like, we was at a family gathering Thanksgiving. It's like, man, y'all be putting it down on a podcast. I never knew he watched it. I never knew. You know what I'm saying? So, but we can't count on that. One more thing, I'll let you go, bro. Decide if you want to do live podcasts like what we're doing, where we got comments. There's a lot of people have comments and they don't interact with the comments. We do. We make y'all part of the show, but most podcasts, they don't look at they look at the comments later. So you can decide if you want to do recorded or live. Once again, you have to find a way to do that. And we can do this. Maybe we can do this again for another show because we're about to run out of time. And we'll talk about it again one more time, but you have to figure that out. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just going to say, I mean, if you are wanting to know this, you may have a niche and somebody want to hear it. It could be the stupidest thing, but you'll be surprised what takes off. I got a homeboy that got retro gaming. Yeah. And he does a whole podcast on retro gaming and does this thing. You dig what I mean? So, I mean, don't ever think what your thing is. There's somebody else like you. And that's the whole purpose of doing the podcast. It's other people like you. You just have to find them and be willing to put yourself out there and expose yourself, you know what I mean, for the masses to be able to hear it. And you got to, the thing about the family, listen, man, I got a gang of one words in my family. Right. These one words be calling me in the middle of the show. Oh, I forgot. You dig what I'm saying? And it's no, even partners. Oh, bro, I forgot you had the show tonight. I've been doing this show for 5 years, bro. How you forget that I'm on? But you can't take that personal because you can't. It's our passion. Right. That's not theirs, whether they tune in or not. Now, it ain't no love lost. Things happen, especially if it's the sports show because not everybody watch sports. So I get it. But, you know, like on Thursdays, come on, bro. You know what it is, but you got to look past that. Like it's certain things and obstacles, and that family thing is real big. That it just goes with that. You can have a gang of family members, and it'll be a complete stranger to take you to the top. And then your family may jump on once things get popping, but you got to be able to be cool with that, man. You got to be able to be cool with it. You got
to be. All right, I'm going to put up 2 comments, and we're going to wrap this part up. I'll give a review right quick, because if somebody really interested, I would love – we don't gatekeep. Let me just say that.
Nah, heck no.
We're not with it, you know, because we ain't got that many subscribers. But, you know, I think we're successful. It don't make sense. We ain't got a lot of subscribers, but I feel ultra successful because we did this out the blue. We didn't know where we was going, and God has directed and aimed and armed us and made us into something that's all right. Wifey put up in here, in STL, the Black Chamber of Commerce may still have podcasting resources. And also Hagen said it's a podcast studio here in STL. You can pay dude a little fee. He'll engineer your podcast for you every week. One more thing, and Crystal has told me this. Most of the libraries in St. Louis has a free podcast studio with real legit equipment, and you can go in there and just do it. Video cameras and everything for free. Reserve the space. So if you're really into doing it, you can do it, record it, get the video, take it back, edit it yourself, and then you can roll with it. There's a lot more steps to this, and I think we'll talk about this another time. And if anyone is really, really interested in it, man, get in the inbox, man. We'll tell you. We ain't hiding nothing. For real.
No, not at all.
But, man, I think that was a good topic, bro.